Welcome back to the channel. We are looking today at Sheffield and what a mess the town planners have made of this city or town. Lots of problems here. We got the farm, which is right next to the station, and the farm is covering half the town and a little bit of the station. We are not going to have too much problem in getting rid of that. We've got a tool works right in the centre. We can't move that, so we're going to have to work around it, but it is putting out pollution to these buildings, so we're going to have to move the houses out that are surrounding that. These houses are also polluted because they've got right next to the station and the track, so this is limited by pollution as well. So we're going to have a lot of work to do. Not too keen on this road going up right next to the town centre. The post office we're not going to be able to move, that's on a hill. We've got a church just behind, and some of the houses can stay where they are. They're not in too bad a position, but we have got a lot of work to do. We're going to expand the track up that way and down here. We're going to build a signal box and also a signal tower. We're going to have a few more station buildings here, so we've got the decoration, we're going to have all those. Extension wise, we need to put in a restaurant, a hotel, and on the other side of the track where the cargo is coming in, or the freight, we're going to have a station here with some of the other buildings that are good for our freight. So freight station, storage building. We do need a coal hopper because we've got, or do we not? Let's leave that for now. Two works needs coal, but I think the coal hopper just puts the coal into the wagons. What else do we need? We need a warehouse and sorting containers, landfill. We're not going to put around the station. So we've got a lot of work to do. What I'm going to do is just pause the video, come back in a little while and show you how the redevelopment of Sheffield is taking place. Shouldn't be too long before we're back. So welcome back to Sheffield. Yes, this is the same town that we left a few seconds ago. We've got a train pulling in. We're going to get that sorted out with a naming convention. So this is how we do our naming conventions normally. If it's a passenger and that's going from Sheffield to I forget where that's going actually, so I might need to come back to that. Let's have a look at the orders. Sheffield to Plymouth. Sheffield to Plymouth. We might need to add a few carriages, update that, but that should be still taking a fair bit of passengers. Actually we're not taking that many, we're only taking 32, so that'll need to go to the depot to be updated in time. We've got Sheffield linked up to a couple of stations. I think one is Birmingham. Yeah, Birmingham over here. We might need to redevelop this part as well, and the other one is going over to Plymouth. So let's have a look at what we've done in the town itself. The farm, you remember that was going all around the station. We've changed that into a cheese maker. So if we click on the cheese maker, you can see we've still got, it's still making all the food, but we changed it into a cheese maker instead of a farm. The farm wasn't practical in where it was. We've got a newspaper shop on the station. We've got clothing and cakes over here. When you step off the train, you can get yourself a new outfit and maybe a vanilla slice. And then we've got some souvenirs and a food market. The post office is on a little bit of a hill with trees next to it, and we've got these nice stairs going up. A lot of attention to detail in Mashinky. Hotel we've put down there again with trees and benches, and a restaurant. Got some housing over here, a bit further away from the station, so they're not on pollution. And we've got a saloon, which is surrounded by a few houses. Fire station, a few more houses. This one is the police. You can have a look at that in a little bit more detail. That's the first police station we've had in any of our towns. So just a normal police station, and then more housing at the back. A little park here, and some town growth area over there. We've got this forest that will probably not be attached to the station. I don't think that comes in line with the station, miles away. But what we can do is we can get a truck stop and send some of the logs into the station and then deliver them through the station. Alternatively, we can see if we've got a sawmill nearby and send them by truck to the sawmill. So just moving out, there's a sawmill over there. That might be an option. Let's have a look. We haven't got much else nearby, so I think that's the only viable one in terms of a truck stop. But like I say, we can deliver these to the station and then send them through the trains. So that's about it for this episode. I'm going to leave you with a picture of the Sheffield station and surrounding town. 37 is what it is at the moment, so we've got plenty of room for expansion over this section. We're going to get a bus route that goes all around Sheffield, picking up passengers, dropping them off at various stations, including the cheesemaker. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. It just shows you what is possible in Mashinky. It's a great game to play, and if you haven't picked it up, go over to the Steam store. I don't have anything to do with the developers. I don't get anything out of it, but it's just a great game to play. Thanks for watching. Hopefully see you next time.